What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So I'm just here finishing up washing the bike. As you can see here, I'm now applying some wax. Because when you wash it, you now strip the fairings of all the protections that you put on it previously, which I waxed it before. But as soon as you wash it, you kind of strip all that off. So I'm gonna apply it now, let it stay for a little bit, and then buff it out, stuff like that. But for this video, it's not really about that. I just kind of want to shoot hopefully a quick one and straight to the point. There's a lot of kind of bad, I would say bad, but I don't want to say misconception, but it is a misconception, but it also is bad information. I would just say it's called bad information. When it comes to riding, it depends on your riding experience between if you're just riding on the street, or if you're basically just regurgitating information from other bad information and things like that. So because when I started riding, there's a lot of information that was thrown at me, like of course, let's start with the most popular, the chicken strips. You see I have one right there, right, and on the back, like the final inch. This is a 260 rear tire, and the front, honestly, I can never get the front completely scrubbed off anyway. So I'm not oblivious to that. I've always been, when I started riding, it's like, oh my God, I need to get to the edge of the tire. I that mentality kind of over time, it kind of changed. Not because I don't want to try anymore, but at the same time, I started going to the track, and I've had so many different bikes, So I had bikes that have very skinny tires. I had bikes, so basically, let's say on my S1000RR with the 190, 55, and then the other S1000RRs had 200s. So below 200, like 190 with tire, I was going edge to edge on that. On the 1290 Super Duke, I was able to do that. But on the 200 rear tire, for some reason, I guess I'm just not carrying enough lean angle. So basically, when I got my 2016 S1000RR, it had a lean angle meter. So it's one of those dick measuring contests, in the forum, like post your lean angle, and then it became more of like I said, a dick measuring contest. So but when you're on the track, instructors, other fast riders, they don't talk about these things, and it started to what do you call this? It started to become it stands out to me. Like, I always hear this stuff from people who are new to riding, or who've never ridden track, or just just new people, just new riders. And it's really interesting how this is information, and it's information that keeps getting passed around. And I just feel like maybe I'll just make a video, maybe people out there will see what I mean, and see what I'm trying to say here, is that proper body positioning helps you not carry so much lean angle. So if your pace dictates that you have to carry lean angle with proper body positioning, okay. But as I've learned from my track coaching, being coached at the track, I don't coach. I'm being coached from my coaches, is that don't worry about the lean angle. Worry about your body positioning, if it's perfect, and if you're actually applying as much speed as you're comfortable with for that given turn. So in my case, the bike is brand new, right? You guys know I've just gotten it, 150 miles on it. I'm at the track on it already. My goal that track day was to learn the bike. So I didn't even record lap times that day. I can say that on my 701 Supermoto, on my S1000RR, and in my Super Duke 1290, I was really fast and confident. That's because I've had 3 S1000RRs. The 701 Supermoto only has 75 horsepower, okay? So the 1290 Super Duke is basically a Supermoto on steroids. So in terms of confidence level, my confidence level on those bikes were so high. So I'm able to attack the corners aggressively, come in at a much higher speed, corner entry speed, carry more speed equals carry more lean angle, along with my proper body positioning. So I was actually faster on those bikes. So now this one, my first Panigale V4 experience ever, being that it's a V4R also with 200 something horsepower stock and costing $42,000. It's a little, it plays around with your brain a little bit, when you're riding this on the track. Um, so like I went to as far as how comfortable I am. I leaned it as much as I can that I'm comfortable with at the time. But you can see from the previous video, I still get the comments like, you gotta lean that thing. Okay, yeah, but here's the flip side: is you can have proper body positioning and, like I said, accomplish the same turn with less risk because you're leaning the bike less, keeping the bike upright. You're putting your body weight in the inside. So on the inside of the turn. So you're kind of, counterbalancing the bike. You can keep the bike upright, you're hanging off, and you can accomplish that turn in a much safer geometry in terms of your lean angle. And you can actually apply your power much faster because you're not leaning this much. If I'm super fast, my pace is super fast, and I'm leaning out, of course, I need that lean angle. I need more lean angle, more speed. It just comes together. But I'm not there yet. So, and I don't think I'm gonna be there anytime soon. I'm only a casual weekend track day, enthusiast. I'm not like a racer or anything. So the expectations is there. It's like if you're going to the gym, right? So I'm 6'2", 215 pounds. I mean, I'm not gonna go up to somebody that's smaller than me and like, you can lift that, whatever. Like, it's a bad mentality. It's a bad information. So like, it's the same thing, like it's more of weightlifting and motorcycling is like it's an alpha environment. Honestly, it's an alpha environment. So of course your ego is always there. It's hard to ignore ego, and just ride and stay your own pace and don't worry about what other people do. I was getting passed by Ninja 400s in the turns while in this bike, and I don't have any. I didn't feel bad at all. Like, I'm at the point that I understand that people are better than me in riding. Like, it doesn't matter what they ride; they're just better. So if I want to get better, I gotta stay on this bike. Don't stop switching bikes like I always do. I always switch bikes every single year. I have a new bike, so I'm resetting basically my learning curve. Basically, I learned my S1000R and zero because I go switch another bike. Got my 1290 Super Duke R, super confident on it. Back down to zero because now I got this bike. So my goal now is, I wasn't looking at lap times. Now I learned the bike. Let's try next track day. Try to learn the proper body positioning on it. Carry more entry speed. Carry more exit speed. And it just all comes along, I guess, naturally after that. So I just kind of want to put that out there. It's I don't want to. I'm not gonna try to bash people who comment that. I mean, I pinned the comment because I want to highlight the mentality, right? I mean, you could either be joking about it or you could be serious about it. But it's something that people talk about all the time. So I think it's one of those things I'm thinking about while I'm actually washing and waxing the bike. So I thought about just putting it on camera. So yeah, if you guys made it to the end of this video, I thank you guys for watching, and I hope what I'm trying to say kind of made sense, because I kind of ranted there, and I just hope that what I mean is you guys get what I mean. Nobody, if you go to the track, you're in a safe environment. Not everyone will, no one will judge you. No one will judge you, and it's actually the best learning environment you could ever be in, because like I said, on the street you get all sorts of information, and you can risk it all in the street, or you risk it in the track with a controlled environment, with instructors ready, to give you help and tips and things like that. So it's really up to you. You can either take this and throw this away and be like, stop being a bitch and like just lean the bike, or you can understand what I'm trying to say and build up on that. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to change some people's mentality, but at least I'm just gonna share my own, and hopefully it propagates over time. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video.